So I'm a behavioural neuroscientist at UCL, and I'm interested in how the brain makes a map of space. This is interesting for a number of reasons. One of them is that this map is the foundation for all of our memories. And the other reason is just that navigation is a very important thing that we do, and we're trying to understand how that's done. And one of the things that we'll get from learning about that is trying to understand how we can devise technology that interacts with our brains and our minds so that we're kind of navigating in a much more natural way than we do at the moment. One of the things about the INC that I think is really important for us is the way that it's very interdisciplinary and integrates across a wide variety of domains, particularly technical domains, technological domains. And one of the things that I think is really important for us is that we have the opportunity to link what we've been discovering about the brain and how the brain navigates and how this map works, integrate that with the technology that's being devised so that we can learn from each other, I think. So I think that the people who are designing technology, for example, autonomous vehicles and so on, can learn from what we found out about how animals and humans navigate. And also we can learn from the technological discoveries that have been made. So I think there's really good possibilities for interaction. I think one of the things that's going to happen in the future with cognitive navigation is that once we understand how the brain is organising information, so this is the thing which I think is really critical about what we've been discovering, is that the brain doesn't treat all types of information equally. It packages it all up. So some types of information are used to set the sense of direction, some types of information are used to just figure out which environment you're in, and so on. And I think that the future for those inquiries is understanding how those modules in the brain interact with each other and where they interact with each other and what are the mechanisms at a neural level. And then ultimately, how do we link to those with our technology? For example, to take a maybe slightly fanciful example, but imagine that we have augmented virtual reality that can actually plug into our senses and give us direct sensory information. We have really exciting possibilities for fusing our technology and our minds, if you like. So I think it's a really exciting time.